National League West between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and I'll turn to you, Dan, as we discuss the high level. So here is Donovan Solano, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For San Francisco.
Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Brandon Belt is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-2, the count to Posey.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. From the stretch, Brandon Crawford is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw comes in with 6 hits in 48 ABs. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. 1 left for San Francisco. It's the Giants 0. Dodgers coming up. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Dodgers,
here it comes.
the right fielder.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand.
1 man out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Gaussman has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Trey Turner stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. His career numbers against Kevin Gaussman, he's gone 5 for 13. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. And now in the box, Chris Bryant. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. And it's fouled away. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time.
2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Well, Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pollock has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 13, Austin.
Home runs against him. He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Now the 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. The 1-1 home.
Yep, that ball went out.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ripped on the ground to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Into the box, Evan Longoria, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Turner has it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Giants leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Solano is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting 5th, the catcher,
Here now is Will Smith. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman. He's 1 for 5. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Slater's back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
batting 5th,
Base is empty, 2 away, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And now the first pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll move to the third with no score. Plate now is Kevin Gausman. 9, 1, and 2 due up. The pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. In comes Bellinger, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate now, Donovan Solano. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Bellinger will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1. 1 out, runner at first. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Opposite field to left. In there, a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Starts to heat up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes.
0-1.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Turner gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 2-0. Digging in will be A.J. Pollock. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Pollock stands at second with no outs. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Fouled away. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Sent on the ground out to second, and a good throw gets him one gone. So one gone with the runner at third, and up next will be the pitcher Clayton Kershaw. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Slater. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give this guy at third a chance.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
I got the count.
And
1-2.
smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski is under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. I'll give the enthusiasm a 10, the dancing a 4. No shame, and you gotta love it. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Longoria. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gausman. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses 1-1. The pitch.
That's ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
In now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Turner's got it over to first, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Solo shot to right center as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
Into the box now, Will Smith. Fouled off. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now pitch on the way.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
2-2 now.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the balls down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Well, that's off the plate.
Buster Posey is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball 1-0. Fouled away. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. As a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game.
1-1.
A ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Third baseman.
Slider laid off for a ball. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw is wild, and it gets.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side.
That's foul.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider, the first out of the inning. Next up from the belt, kicks and deals. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 2-1 home.
Ball inside.
Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and for a pitcher, Matty, that was a successful AB right there. Good job helping his own cause.
First pitch on the way.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So no run. all set for the start of the inning, and now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 13.
Here's the first pitch. Austin Slater comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1 and 2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. Giants down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Dominic Leone takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and that ball's absolutely... Trey Turner with a solo shot. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Lifted into center field. Slater's under it. He's got it 1 away. Next to hit is Will Smith. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Hit sharply on the ground and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Popped him up. Belt over to his left. 2 gone. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. Has a look, now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 6 full. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he'll.
Number 41, Wilmer Flores.
Phil Bickford is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Comes in with 6 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. So stepping in is Donovan Solano. Grounded out in his last at-bat. In there for strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
This one's flared off to the right side. Turner onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it, and that will end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail 5-2. Marlene Garcia gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. Lifetime in this matchup. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Strike one to start the at-bat. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Chris Taylor will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. First pitch on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-2, and he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Mookie Betts as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Belt in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. Blake Trinan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 49. Blake Trinan.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Buster Posey as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the 1-2.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. Has a look, now the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base paths. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
He's set. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Two balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1.
Yeah! I got to count 2-2. Down to 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled away. Bryant is off of first with 2 away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Joe Kelly enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Tommy LaStella come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak roller right side. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Lamont Wade is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center
Now
field.
playing center field. Number 31,
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
looking up for the Dodgers. The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long
The
game.
batter, number 6, second base.
That's the way you attack the baseball. The pitch wasn't too bad, just the swing was that much better. Head down all the way through the ball, and he cruises into second with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
The count now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Next, it'll be Will Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
0-1. Here it comes. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman Belt. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for LA, and it remains 5-2.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special on my essence, I'm a...
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him.
Counts 1-0.
Hit in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Darren Ruff steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Ruff stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for every...
High and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Grounded softly to the right. Turner has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
5-2 the final today. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Clayton Kershaw is credited with the win. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.